Okay, hello. Welcome back to the Dice of Ethereal. I'm Bryant Blitz.
I'm Angel Heart.
And I am Frisbee.
Okay, so so last time we we actually defeated some dire wolves after finding out some information about the missing children of the village that we're currently staying in. And while Archimedes, that's me, was was carving out some skin as evidence of the dire wolves, guards from guards from the Duke's palace came and with a warrant for our arrest. Now, Archimedes Greylock, well, Archie for short, is a water genasi. He pretty big football type with sea green skin and seaweed hair with two braids that connect to a bun. He's kind of dopey and a lot of fun and still learning about life, and he's very powerful with the dark secret that we're going to discover soon. Angel, would you like to tell us who Ubis is?
Okay. Yubis is a tiefling that's 5'4" and does not like people whole saying that he's short, even though he is. It's
Okay.
just it's just a thing.
Yeah, that's
Anyway,
fair.
he has a half white, half mint green pixie cut hair. Yeah, last time I said it was just mint green, but that's because I forgot. And he has a rose red skin with a crescent moon scar on his left eye.
Okay. Yeah, so what's his personality like?
Eubis is mostly closed off. He doesn't really like talking about stuff that happened in the past,
Oh,
and
that's
a
fair.
lot of stuff happened in the past. But that stuff is gonna come out eventually. He
Okay, now Frisbee, would you like to tell us about Bellafor?
Yes, so Belflor grew up with elves, being afraid of magic until he realized that he himself was magical. He wears very fancy clothing, at least most of his life. He was adopted by the community, so he shares some conventional elf wisdom. And although he is a human, he he does not share many characteristics with them. He's tall and skinny, and his personality is kind of more like he's curious about things, but sometimes too curious. Like he'll get himself in situations that can end up not so good.
That's fair. And what does he look like
I said
with the
he's
skin color and stuff?
oh, I forget. I what does it show on his sheet? I think he's like has red skin, I'm pretty sure.
That's Ubis.
Oh no, okay, wait. Then I think he's probably just like I think he has like a slightly brown skin. We'll go with he's tan.
All right,
yeah.
okay. So so we are close to level 2, people. Well, which means which means we'll get a huge upgrade on strength, health, and possibly more skills.
Yes, please. I'm done being at 9 hit points.
Yeah.
Speaking
Oh,
of
and
which, can
just
you heal me? You didn't heal me last time.
just a reminder, you two are still in the house with
Yes, we can see
Belf.
the white dots on the map. You can see my map, right, Frisbee?
Yes, I can see your map.
Okay,
Okay.
Belfour, you have 2 hit points left, while Ubis has one.
I am
So,
dying.
You should rest. It'll take a little
so
longer.
luckily, Archie still has full health. So thank God.
Yeah, lucky you. In
Anyway,
case
so
people didn't
last
know that was sarcasm.
anyway, so last time, like I said, we Archie was carving out wolfskin until he was confronted by some guards, saying that him and his team were under arrest.
I
So
thought it was just him and Eubis.
him and Ubis, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so arrest? What do you mean arrest? Does that mean prison? The guards just look at Archie. He ready to draw their weapons because they heard rumors that apparently this sea green skin person has magic and and is known for to use dark and deadly spells.
Oh boy.
You are required to come to the castle for questioning, where the Duke shall personally see to himself where on what fitting punishment is for kidnapping children. Yeah.
What? We had nothing to do with that. This is
No,
Yubis in
no.
the house, like
Wait.
watching all of this.
Wait,
Oh
so
yeah, good
Ubis is not
idea.
out there, right?
So you
Yeah,
guys are standing by a window, seeing this and listening to this. Eubis, you're
and
like
hearing.
carefully
Yeah.
making sure that they don't see you. While Belfour, you're okay. You're okay since you're not wanted yet.
No, but Belfleur's like, I think I would tell Ubis, all right, we need to figure a way to help your friend out here, our friend out here.
Okay.
Yubis just starts like slightly panicking while also trying to figure out a way, and he realizes he's still just in his pants. So he quickly runs to his room and grabs his cloak because it was freezing.
That's fair.
Even
Okay,
thieves have to
so
worry about colds.
True.
I think do tieflings have to worry about temperature? Just give me a sec, because I know that they're fire resistant.
We can always flavor it to be that for some
Wait,
reason.
but wouldn't fire resistant mean that I'm more susceptible to cold?
1 second. Features and traits here. Class features, feature. You are humanoid, you have dark vision, you have fiendish
Mm,
legacy. So
yes,
well,
I got that.
yeah, your abyssal legacy, which allows you have a resistant to poison damage that you gain from and you gain the spells outlined in the fiendish legacies table. So
Uh-huh.
it's poison spray, you got that. Language,
Uh-huh.
common sign language and goblin. Oh, so you're resistant to poison. That's pretty much it.
Hmm.
Yeah, I checked before we started. I'm not resistant to fire or cold, so I gotta worry about a lot of stuff.
Okay. So so meanwhile outside, Archie's a little nervous because he knows that holding the skin is kind of an incriminating look. I didn't
Oh,
mean
sorry.
anything wrong. These wolves attack us. Okay, suddenly he hears like heavy footsteps coming through and the guards make room and revealing a huge knight
Oh
donned
no.
fully armor and with a great
Oh my gosh.
fully armored and a pretty tough looking person.
Like completely towering over her Archie and the other guards.
Yeah,
Would we know who this knight is, or is it supposed to be mysterious?
Yubis
it's just
knows, but
one
he's
of the
not saying
knights
anything.
whose
Oh, okay.
his crest reveals is a symbol that Ubis recognizes that he works for the Duke, the king.
Okay.
No, 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 no.
Okay, so on his side he holds a giant great sword. So that's gonna be a little bit of a problem.
Oh no. Oh shit. Yeah, Yubis
Okay,
is
and he
just like
turns to
panicking even more now.
okay, and he looks to the guards on his left and right and says, "Go back to the castle. Alert the alert the Duke that we have located the prison, the fugitives. I shall handle this." And the guards just snickered, looking at Archie, knowing that oh, this guy's gonna destroy him. And then just walks, and the guards just walk away, leaving only the knight and Archie alone.
Oh gosh.
No, 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 no.
Okay, so I want y'all to roll for initiative.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my god.
We
We're
we
already
just
doing
get
this.
we just got into this mission. It's already time.
And wait, which one's initiative? I'm so nervous.
It's on your
Intimidation.
phone.
I'm looking. Give me a sec.
Oh
Where's
shit, I have
initiative?
to go into the app. I forgot.
Yeah, we forgot to do that, huh?
Uh
We
actions.
also didn't
Yeah.
long rest. I have 2 health.
Yeah, we barely had time to rest, guys.
Okay, I'm
I have
rolling my
one
initiative.
health. I never healed.
Okay, so
Oh my god, I got 1 as my initiative. I
I got
natural 1.
10.
I got a natural 1.
Where
Oh,
is it? I can't find
top
it.
left hand corner on abilities.
Oh,
Did you see me in the game? Did you see me roll it or no?
yeah, I saw you roll it.
Okay.
Here.
Okay, Belfort got a 1. I got a 10.
I got a
And
10.
oh, okay. So
Yeah, my Belfleur must be really tired. It's like out of it.
yeah, exhausted.
Yeah.
To be fair, we nearly died via dire wolves.
Yeah, I think I got revived multiple times.
Mm.
Okay, you can do that on your turn. But right now, first things first, the knight, he draws his, since the knight has a 14, so he goes first. So he draws his his mighty
Great
great
sword.
swords. And he rolls. Oh shit, 23. That's not good.
Oh god. Don't you have the option to dodge?
Yeah, just a second. I have to roll for damage too. So it will do 6 damage, but I'm gonna see if I can dodge it actually. Okay, so roll. Come on, and fuck. It's a 5.
Did it dodge?
I did not dodge. His armor
No.
class is 18.
Well, you tried, and that
So
resulted with your ankle being gone.
So how do you want to play this that he is attacking?
so so the knight despite the heavy armor, rushes forward at top speed and slashes Archie across the chest, revealing a revealing a bloody nash across and bleeding red blood.
Wait, I thought not. I would think since they're water Ganassi, they would be bleeding water.
I don't
That's
know.
not
It's
how
like,
it. I think it'd be more like a blue tint to the blood.
but yeah,
Okay, sorry,
that
but it's not important. I
yeah,
was
that Archie
the
tumbles
point is,
across.
yeah.
So he's on the floor, pain across the chest, and it does 6 damage. So second,
And we can't do anything about this because we were just seeing this happen, right?
yeah.
We're
Yeah,
just
we're
like,
like frozen in fear. Or at
or
least
maybe it
I
just
am. I
happened
don't
so
know about
quickly.
both
It
of you.
probably happened so quickly that we can barely have time to react.
Yeah.
Okay, so it does 6 damage. Okay, so 6 damage. I'm at 3 HP left.
Oh god.
Okay.
We gotta help him.
Okay, so Archie is like struggling. Ow, that hurts. And he looks very angry now and says to the knight, this will hurt a lot more. And pulls forward 16. Fuck.
Imagine pulling a
this
crap move while doing that awesome
this will hurt.
one-liner.
This will hurt a lot more. Oh, just oh
So
goodness.
because Archie is hurt, his his firebolt spell fails a bit because he's so focused on the pain right now.
That
Yeah,
makes
now
sense
that
to
I
me.
think about it, Archie barely took damage the last 2 sessions.
Yeah, Archie's been
Yeah,
doing good.
he's earned this.
This is the first time Archie's like really struggled, at least
Yeah,
damage wise.
because I
Yeah.
failed, I'm gonna give myself another chance. Like,
So the one liner is better.
I'm gonna use Ray of Frost. 1 second.
Okay.
It does 22, and I aim at the floor, which causes the knight to slip a bit with his heavy armor and tumbles and falls on the floor.
Ooh,
And
okay.
Backwards or forwards, because that makes a difference.
that does 5 damage. Okay.
How much how much how much HP does he have? Be honest.
52.
We're screwed.
Wait, I have
Okay,
an idea.
anyways, so the knight is on the ground and Archie's still trying to get up. What? Okay, let's see here. Yubis, you're up.
Okay, I yell at Archie to stay down first. Stay down, you blue idiot! And then I rush out and I hit the guy with my poison spray. Hold on.
Okay, because you're in a safe distance, I'm gonna let you roll for advantage.
Oh, I put I did the hit one for I did 7 damage, but I gotta do the hit. 15.
Roll again, remember highest one?
Oh right. 17. 17.
Ah, so close.
What?
His armor class is 18.
Uh
So you spray your poison, and it hits him in the armor, but it doesn't affect him.
Oh, come on.
So far, it's just like his armor's wet, so he's getting up and just wipes it off him.
Great.
Okay, Belfour, you're up. Right now, do you want to
Belf-
heal your
Yeah,
wanna heal your
I'm gonna
friends right
heal. I'm
now?
gonna heal.
'Cause
I'm gonna heal because I'm a cleric, so that's my role here. Um, I have a cantrip. It's
yeah, what's the
bonus.
cantrip?
Spare the dying.
Oh,
Oh wait, no,
What?
no one's dead. No one's dead.
yeah, that only works for dead people. Sorry.
Oh my god.
Damn. Do I not have any healing spells?
Choose a creature within range that has 0 points and isn't dead.
Yeah, I
You
don't have
have
anything.
cure wounds.
Where?
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
I
new.
see it. I see it. Oh, I see it. Okay. So I'll flavor it like this.
Okay, so
Belfort sees like all his friends getting like hurt, and he's like, no. So he casts Cure Wounds onto Archie after seeing him get slashed.
okay, unfortunately, it's a touch spell.
So he runs out and goes to do it.
Okay, so you run out. Let me do some math a
Should
bit.
I roll for dexterity? he trips while running.
Okay, give me a second. I'm gonna see how far you run because I know you have
Limited mobility because I'm injured. Yeah.
you have limited mobility because you're injured, unfortunately.
Imagine I don't reach you. I'm just like trying to reach out.
Like, how far can you move actually? Um, 1 second. Okay, so you run out the door. That's 19 feet, and you go up to Archie. That's 30 feet. Oh boy.
So I don't reach.
You go. Let's see here. You can go up to like the edge of the porch and do a different spell if you want.
Okay, so I realize I'm like, oh man, I can't get close to them. So instead, what I cast is I cast my cantrip. Oh wait, I'm gonna use some water. Is it cold out?
Let's see here. It's a bit cold out, yeah. It's night, so
Why do you think I got my cloak?
okay. What do you have planned?
Okay. My cantrip is I'm gonna use water, and I am going to. Can I heal you with water since you're a water genasi?
I don't know if you can. Let me see.
I feel like maybe probably that's probably not what it's meant for, because I can create or destroy water. Wait, I could create more of you, and then that's technically a healing. Or you're not made out of water, are you?
I'm not. I'm a person.
Oh, I always think that. I keep because you're a water genasi. I think that you're just a water elemental thing.
A water
They're
spirit.
completely different people.
I know. So
I
I
feel
guess
like I feel like that's specious.
yeah, just because you have water in you.
Okay,
Uh,
so what do you want to do? Like you want to throw water?
I want to throw water at them so like you guys have time to like get positions.
So so throw water at
I take
actually I have
water
an actually I have
from
an idea. Remember Archie has the ability to shape water?
yeah,
And
so maybe I create the water and then you shape it.
ah, okay.
So I'll create the water. I'll be like, here, Archie, take this, and then I hold the water right next to him, and then now it's your turn, Archie.
Okay, so you cast create water?
Yeah, I take the water from our kitchen.
Oh, so you carry water from the kitchen to Archie and you toss it to him.
Yes, I guess that's not really magic, but it's pretty funny that it's technically a spell. I just got water from the kitchen.
Okay, so he uses shape water to catch the water.
Yes.
Meanwhile, the knight is back up on his feet. And let's see here. And I don't know if I should do it.
Don't do it.
Okay, he's gonna take out his crossbow
Okay.
and load it up. And let's see here, what's your oh, it's a 3, thank God. I mean, I'm trying to be impartial, but I really want the story to continue, not end with and they die of a night.
Yeah.
Okay,
Oh, we
so
could
he
die, but
struggles
then
to
you'd have
put
to resurrect.
the arrow into the string and hoist it up as he's still like a bit dizzy about slipping on the ice. Okay, so meanwhile, Archie uses the water and attacks and gets it all over the knight like his water lasso again. And he is gonna use shocking grasp.
Yeah.
I'm gonna use
Whoa.
roll. I'm gonna roll for advantage because it's water plus electricity.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Okay, so it's 15. So he uses his shocking grasp, and the knight barely feels it. It sends electricity through the armor. It needs to be stronger next time. It's still like he's still bound with lasso, but he's pretty strong. Yubis, what do you do?
Oh, me. Right. Like, am I injured too? Is that why I didn't go outside?
Yeah.
Okay. I try to hobble out of there.
So you go outside.
Yeah. I try
Okay. So
poison spray again.
poison spray. Okay.
Yeah.
Roll.
Here. Please, please, please. Yes, 23.
Oh.
Okay, it hits and do damage.
Please, please. 1.
Well, you finally. Oh, wow, that's
Shut
unfortunate.
up.
That was like you just got citric acid. You got some lemon water.
Okay, so the knight
Shut
Really
takes
up.
was.
1 damage, but he feels the poison now.
Yeah, that's something at least.
Okay, so Ubis is right next to you, Belfort.
I'm going to heal Yubis. I'm gonna roll
Okay.
to heal
Good.
Yubis.
Now I can
Remember,
move.
because you didn't rest, because you didn't rest, you only have 1 spell slot left.
Oh shoot. Should I use that to heal?
Heal,
Yeah,
heal.
I could
good
heal.
choice.
Yeah, of course, I'm healing. Okay, I am going to go ahead and use Cure Wounds. Do I roll or
Let
cast?
me
I hit
check.
cast. I cast Cure Wounds.
Okay, you cast Cure Wounds.
Do I need to roll to hit or can I just
You need to roll for effect. So you touch Ubis and it heals him.
Okay, so now I need to roll how much I heal him for. 12.
Uh,
14.
oh, it does 14 heal?
Yeah.
Okay, Ubis, so you heal 14.
I
I am
fully heal you.
reborn.
You're revived.
Yubis, take my healing, please.
So Belfour, you're still a bit exhausted, but you put your hand on Ubis's shoulder, and you send magical healing energy throughout Ubis's body.
I think this is the
Ubis,
first
you're
time I
now
do
fully
this.
revived.
Yay. Uh, God, I'm tired.
Yubis is tired?
And I'm tired.
Oh.
Ubis
Okay,
and me.
so the knight sees you, Ubis, and says, "Good, I have both of you now. Now this will be easy." And he still struggles. He's
No.
gonna make a strength check.
Against me?
Please, 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 God. Please, if you exist in this world, please.
It's a 19, so he breaks out the water lasso.
Oh,
So
I knew
one
you
final
weren't real.
Archie's water lasso explodes from his hands.
Oh no.
Oh, shit.
So he takes his great sword and throws it at you.
Wait, at me? Or at
Uh-huh.
Belfour? Please be Belfour.
I'm
Wait,
low. I
You
just healed
best.
you.
oh, at
Okay,
me.
and it
Okay.
does.
I nearly died. Give me a break.
Oh boy, it's a 20. So
I'm
That's a
dead, aren't I?
that's a critical hit.
Ubis, you if you want to dodge, you have to roll. It has to be an 18 or up.
Where do I roll for dodge?
Give me a second. Let me just see featured traits. Actually, roll for acrobatics.
Wait, really? Oh, okay. Acrobatics,
I
acrobatics,
feel like you're good
acrobatics.
at acrobatics.
Yeah, of course I am.
You're
Actions, no. Uh,
sneaky.
wait. Uh, the skills. Acrobatics. Aha! 19!
Okay, so Ubis, you jump up high in the air. The sword pierces the wall right next to the Belfort, and you land on the flat of the sword, like
The hilt.
perfectly like a gymnast does, where they do a bunch of somersaults and lands and raises their hand in the air like that. Do you know what
Yeah.
sport I'm talking about?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. So basically, you did that. So good news for us. The knight doesn't have his sword.
Hooray!
Yeah.
He
Only
does have
bad
a
news is
heavy
now
crossbow
lodged in
though.
our home.
So
Okay,
now the
so
knight is no sword.
Any chance we could keep it?
depends on how this fight goes.
Okay.
Okay,
Wait.
Archie looks at the knight, says, "How dare you hurt tried to hurt my brother. And he takes out that
Archie?
crystal and
Archie?
he clenches it tightly in his grasp, and the crystal glows a violent red light. It's it sends it sends energy throughout his veins that you can see from the hair and up to his head. His eyes become shark-like, and he uses his firebolt.
Mm,
I'm gonna roll for advantage.
yeah.
Okay, 25. That definitely hits. And I'm gonna roll four dice. 13 plus 7. Okay, let me get my calculator. 13 plus 17.
20.
Okay, that does 20 damage to the knight.
I said 20.
Wow. It does set 20 damage to the knight. So Archie just reach so Archie uses firebolt. It doesn't look normal. The firebolt is
It's
bigger.
blinding. Like we have
It's
to cover our eyes when we look at it. We're like, oh,
no, it's not blinding. It's bigger and black flames.
whoa.
And
Oh.
Archie shoots it, and the knight is hit, blasts backs, and slams into a tree, and is now face down on the ground. It's still alive though, but struggling. Okay,
Wow.
Yubis, you're up.
All right, Yubis.
Holy shit. Okay. In my dazed and confusion, I remember that there is a fight. This fight that is happening. Um, where is my stuff?
Remember, you
Uh,
have a spear too, so you don't have to just use your daggers.
yeah, but I feel like the spear wouldn't pierce through the armor that well. I could give it a shot anyway. Okay, let me take out my spear. Where's my spear?
Okay, you equip
There's
your
my
spear.
spear.
Yeah, you equip your
Okay.
spear.
Yeah, I equip my spear. And, where do I roll? Wait,
Okay, you go to
where's...
actions
Okay.
because okay,
Okay.
so
Now,
go ahead and roll.
spear.
Roll on advantage because the knight is on the ground.
22. So I roll again.
Go for it. I want to see what you get next.
22.
Oh, two 22s. Okay, so are you
Okay.
gonna throw it or go up and stab him?
I feel like I should, because I feel like that'd be more effective.
Okay,
Because there's a chance that the spear could lose altitude if I
that's
just
fair.
throw it. Yeah.
Okay, so you roll. So you let me roll for you. It does 8 damage. So you pierce the knight on its shoulder. Like you jumped from the, like you jump from 1 second. You jump from here.
I jump from the sword. Like the
Jump
sword that
from
I
the
was
sword.
standing on.
Yeah, I forgot you're still on the sword. You use it as a diving board, like boing, and then you jump go all the way here, piercing the knight in the shoulder.
Ooh.
He lets out a violent scream that happened. Okay, and that's 8 damage.
Yep.
Okay,
Okay.
Belfour, you're up.
Belflor sees this happening. He sees the opportunity, and he realizes this would be a great time to use Sacred Flame against him because he's already injured.
Okay, that's okay. So you
How
can
much?
cast it at will.
It's
It's
a
already
cantrip.
it's already a dexterity at 12. So
I'll roll for dexterity. Ability saves dexterity. Oh wow. Okay, I got 19 to
okay, that hits.
Okay, and then I'm going to now, as I gear up to do this spell, I'm like you can tell like kind of his eyes kind of glow. He looks at him and just knowing what he's done to his friends and unleashes through his hand a yellow beam
Okay, and it does how much damage?
too.
Oh, wow. Okay, so the beam is kind of small.
Yeah.
Sorry, dude.
Yeah, you really need to get the hang of this.
Yeah, it like fizzles out. It's like, oh, you that was very dramatic for no reason.
Yeah.
Okay, so the knight is like very, very much exhausted. And he
Yeah,
says,
we all are, buddy. It's the middle of the night.
I surrender. Please have mercy. Please.
So is the fight over?
No, it's not over.
Oh my gosh, we're not gonna give this guy mercy, huh?
No, Archie, still in
Really?
that state he is, comes forward, comes forward to the knight. He
I'm just pulling out the spear from his shoulder, or trying to at least, because it's lodged in there good.
okay, so Archie he sorry, Archie, he puts his hand on the knight's helmet, and let me roll for advantage again.
I thought you're gonna open his helmet.
Okay,
No,
so it does that.
melting in metal is far more heat conservative.
Yeah, that's true.
So that does 7. I'm
Wait.
just gonna say this is the finishing blow. Okay,
Thank God.
so Archie removes the helmet and then puts his hand on the knight's face and gives out a wicked smile to the knight. So he uses shocking grasp on the knight's skull, and the knight releases a violent scream until you see that he is dead.
Oh my! I think Bellflower would be horrified at this.
Okay, yeah.
So would Archie, and he's just on the guy's shoulder. I mean, Yubis.
Because for all he knows, he just met these two people, and like, yeah, they're friends now, but like, he doesn't really know them too well.
Okay, so the guy's pretty much dead. Yeah.
Yay, we
So,
win. Do we get to keep the sword?
oh, that should be yeah. That's a good question. I don't use swords, but it'd be good for people who use swords.
Would any of us be able to hold it?
Well, yeah, none of us are
Or
quite
even get
strong.
It's
it
a
off the
two-handed
house?
sword, like you have to use two hands.
Like
Yeah,
I
that's
said,
it.
could we even get it out of the house? Or
Maybe
just
maybe we
dislodge
just
it?
maybe we
Just a
just
second, let me add your HP because congratulations.
we
Wait,
leveled up.
really? We leveled up?
1 second, let me do the math. Jeez, dudes.
I want to level up so badly.
All right,
We've been waiting for this.
apply
Upgrades.
changes, manage. Wow, this is like a beautiful moment, guys, because we're all at level 2 now.
Woo!
Thank you. Uh-huh.
Okay, just let me put in. This
Finally,
is,
after all these years.
I know, after all these weeks or months. How
No,
long
more
has
like
it been?
weeks.
Thank you. I was so tired. 9 points.
We can add the spells in later.
Yeah, we'll add in the spells at the end of the session.
Yeah.
Okay, so now that that's over,
Well, let's let's open this. Can we even recognize who the guy is, or his face just melted?
his face is fried because of Ubis's spell.
Oh, okay.
So
I figured.
Ubis is still holding the head.
I
His
think
hands-
Archie, you
he taps
okay?
him on the
yeah,
shoulder.
sorry. Anyways, you're saying sorry.
Archie, can you hear me, buddy?
He's
Yubis
still
is
like
just
his eyes are still dark. His eyes are still black as a shark. Like pupils are blown wide. All you see is black in his eyes.
So does he
okay.
do this often?
You, no, I've never seen this before. Archie, you in there, buddy?
So
Can you
with
hear
one
me?
swift movement, he removes the head of the knight's body
Oh shit!
Oh my gosh,
and
it's
then crushes it in his hand.
brutal.
Okay, and that's when he snaps back to reality. Oh, hi guys.
What
What
are you
happened?
holding?
What was he holding? Because it's not really anything anymore.
No. Or what? Who was he holding? What happened,
Yeah.
man?
What was that?
Um,
You okay?
my full potential?
That full potential, you killed that guy.
He was gonna kill us, big brother.
I know that,
We've never
but we
seen
could have
this.
gotten info. Oh, we could have interrogated him. We could have. And Eubis is like so angry. But not really at Archie, more like at himself for letting it get to this point.
I, for one, am glad you're on our side.
Yeah, because for Eubis, Archie is technically like a kid, is basically a kid, and he just saw a kid kill someone. So he's
Well,
mad
Archie's
at
a lot
himself.
older than you, so
Yeah, but to Eubis, he's a kid. That's just the thing.
anyways, Archie's like giving a sad look, like a little look of concern. And he realizes that and he makes sure to hide his crystal real well.
It's Chris.
Like, and Eubis is still ranting, but he calms down a little.
I think Bellflower would want to
Turns
look at the
back to
sword
Archie
closer. I'm
and
like,
and Belfour.
all right,
Like,
guys, it's not too over. We can still let's check his armor. Maybe we can tell like who he is, or
I
maybe
know who he is.
you know who is he?
Yes, I don't know him exactly, but I know who he works for. He works for the king.
Why would the king send someone after us?
Remember, the the king, the duke, is in charge of all those kid kidnappings.
Well, I was inside. I didn't know that. I just saw this, like, the attackers attack you because I was inside.
Okay, if you guys want to check out the knight's body, you can roll for investigation.
Okay.
Okay.
I think since you already know who, like, you had an
Natural
idea of who
20.
it was, you should do it.
Okay, let's do this.
All right, roll for investigation.
8. Yubis doesn't really like check him because he already knows everything he wants to know. Like he doesn't need to know anything more.
Okay,
Or he
Archie
feels he doesn't.
looks through his body, taps it down for anything, and he finds something in the breastplate of the knight inside the armor. He takes out a little piece of paper. Archie opens it and he sees symbols, the same kind of symbols that were on the direwolves.
Would this benefit from a history check?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. I am gonna go ahead and, or would this be Arcana? Because are they magical symbols? Or are they?
Um, I would say do a history check because
Okay.
these
Yeah, I have no clue what this is. I got a 6. I'm like, nah. Is this the alphabet?
I got a 14.
So you know a little bit better than.
8.
Wait. Okay, so really Archie's the only one who would know what this is then.
Okay.
Again, Yubis isn't really looking.
Yeah, that's fair.
I think these symbols are dark, like the dark spell that we saw, traces of the dark spell that we saw at the rooms of the kids.
Oh
I
my
think the
gosh.
knight I think the knight must have summoned the dire wolves, or the knight was under the control of the Duke.
Or are the
Makes sense.
direwolves in control of the? Never mind.
No, whatever these
Uh,
symbols are, they must control whoever dawns on these symbols.
that would make sense. The knights are idiots. Of course, someone higher than them would have control.
And I
Okay.
think these particular symbols were to make sure that the orders were carried out.
Okay. Why don't I'm going to write down these symbols, and we should go to the local area and see if anyone recognizes what these symbols are.
It's likely we won't find anything.
But maybe not. But people will be watching us. So maybe if we look for someone who's spying on us, we can sneak up on them and go for them.
And if we don't
Okay.
catch anyone, we could end up right back in this situation. And the dire, or it could be worse than dire wolves next time.
You're right.
I mean, right now I think we need rest because I'm hurt. Belford is hurt and still exhausted from healing you, Eubis.
I forgot healing does take a lot out of clerics, especially low level. Yeah,
And
I'm
Eubis,
kind of exhausted. That's a good idea.
yeah, in that moment, Eubis looks at both Archie and Belfour, sees how injured and tired they all are, and completely calms down. Like he's just done. He just wants to go to bed.
We'll deal with this in the morning.
Yes. Should we go back home, like to this place, or someplace else? Because I don't know if the
I don't
guards
think
would.
this place is safe anymore. Do we know any place else though?
I
The,
don't know. But we gotta, but anywhere is probably safer than here right now. So, Eubis goes up to the sword that's still lodged inside the house. He tries to pull it out.
okay, roll a strength check, actually.
Strange.
Okay.
How heavy is the sword?
Well, it's pretty lodged in there because the knight threw it.
13. Is
Okay.
that good?
Let me roll it too.
Depends
What's
how
your armor
heavy the sword
class?
is.
My armor class is 14.
Yeah, that's not good. Okay. Let
Ah.
me.
Oh, did she just like struggles to pull it out?
Okay.
Falls over.
Okay, Archie just comes in and helps you, and then pulls the sword, and it's out. So congratulations, you guys got a great sword.
Nice. I don't
Hooray.
think any of us use good swords though.
I can
Maybe,
try using it.
but you're a mage.
I'm a I sorcerer, yes, but so far all in my pockets are nothing.
That's fair. Everyone needs a great sword, I suppose.
Plus, I see you guys use weapons. I have no weapon.
You know what? You make a good point, and you're one of the strongest out of all of us. All right, Archie. You let's have you have a sword,
Okay, Archie has the great sword.
right?
Good luck, man. Let's hope you don't accidentally slice off your arm.
Ooh, that would
Yubis
be
saying that
cool.
like
Then
he's
I get
actually.
new arm, right?
Right.
Yubis just stares at the both of you and says, "Sure, buddy." Yubis already knowing that this is going to end very badly.
Okay,
Okay.
so you guys are gonna go. So you guys
Rest.
walk away from the house because you guys determined that it's not safe anymore, right?
We should set up camp here in these woods. It will give us proper shelter.
Okay.
Okay, let's do this.
Also, on this note, as we set up to camp, I might have to get going here soon.
Okay. So
It
you
was
guys
getting
entered.
good.
It is getting good, and that's why we leave it on a cliffhanger.
Uh,
That's fair. So you guys. Okay, I'll end it early. Don't worry, but I'll end it on a good note. Okay. So, but
Yes.
first, you guys are camped in a certain cliff, like it's in a good grove, and and you guys start. You know what? Make a survival check, all of us.
Oh shit.
okay. Survival, survival. We've never used survival before, so let's see how this goes.
Oh no, wait, it's nature. It's nature.
Nature. Okay.
Oh, good, because I rolled a 4.
I wrote a 3.
What'd you
I got a
roll?
15.
What is with Archie and these good rolls?
I know, right?
I got a 17. Is that
Wow.
good?
Oh yeah, so Yubis
Literally
managed
just
to make a fire, and Archie managed to make like to find some good logs and some berries to eat for food.
Belflor collected 2 rocks, pointy rocks, and he got a cut on them.
Okay,
You
so
just used one of the rocks to make the fire.
yeah, okay.
So he was useful.
I
So we all
guess.
sit down around the fire and we're warmed up by the fire.
I sit on one of the giant rocks so I can seem tall.
It does not work. You're still compared to Archie, you're still a bit short.
Archie's like a
Damn it.
giant.
Okay, so we can discuss around the fire if you want.
Sure.
Sure.
Fire's good. Like I do water mostly, but fire's warm.
Yep. It's pretty warm. I'm resistant to poisons. Oh, I don't know if this could actually hurt me. I am a
Say,
tiefling after all.
you wouldn't happen to have any food, would you, Archie?
Oh
I got
yes, I
berries.
found berries. I know they not poisonous.
But like, I guess this will do. But you're trained in the culinary ways.
Ah yes, I learned many cooking skills before I met Yubis.
So, can we season these blueberries?
Uh, so sure, I can make a jelly.
Okay, and then we could take it on the road with us.
Jelly on the road, just no bread.
We could have tree bark.
Tree bark?
Well, because we don't have bread on us, so where are we gonna get bread?
Uh, I think the kind of jelly he meant was like the gelatin and things, you know?
Yeah, yeah, sure, let's go with that. I was just
Okay, yeah,
thinking
okay,
jelly.
gelatin. Like
Yeah, that'd be easier to carry around, I think.
Okay, so for now you guys just eat the berries.
great oogly moogly. These are delicious.
Googly moogly.
Isn't that a thing people say?
No, it's Great Gatsby, or no, that's a book.
Yeah, that's the Great Gatsby. That's the book, yeah.
Okay, and
Okay.
so Archie's just happily eating the berries, and you're just staring at him, still remembering what happened like a while ago with the night.
Oh my gosh.
So so Archie's just happily eating his berries, like 10 minutes ago he was this different creature, this different person, and you guys might be a little tempted to ask him a question, but do you want to risk it anyways?
Yeah, I'll ask because I'm almost done.
Okay, go ahead.
Well, what happened? Why were wh- what made you so that I saw a darkness about you?
Okay, Archie stops eating his berries and looks a little shy. I don't know what you mean.
Well, your eyes they dimmed, and there was a power emanating from you that I felt through some level of magic that I feel coursing through my bones. It didn't feel like your regular magic. Felt different.
Oh, I
Almost
don't know
like
if
it
I
wasn't
should.
yours at all, Yubis chimes in.
I don't know if I should tell you guys. I mean, I mean, Belfort, I met you, but I'm sorry, Eubis. I know we have. I know I consider you like a brother, but I'm nervous. You see me different when if I tell you.
Well,
Yubis gets down from the rock and goes over to Archie, puts his hand on his shoulder, and says, "Look, I'll admit, what happened surprised me, and I'm not usually one for surprises, but whatever you tell me, it won't change how I see you. It won't change anything. In fact, it might bring us closer together. I don't know. Not good with this stuff."
I don't think so. I don't think it will. How about this? I want you all to pinky promise. I saw kids do this.
pinky
Okay.
promise.
Okay, takes out his pinky and do you all take out your pinky together?
Sure, let's do
Yeah.
this.
Can I have a quirk where, for some reason, Belflor forgot what pinkies are, and it's just like, what is that? Oh my gosh! Is that a worm? It's attached to your finger.
I don't think that's necessary.
Okay. Yeah,
Okay,
you're right.
so pinkies are all around touching each
Okay.
other. And Archie says, "Promise what I tell you won't change our friendship."
Promise.
Promise. And puts his
Okay.
other finger out to show he's not doing cross behind the.
Yubis
Oh
does the
yeah.
same.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Same with Archie.
Yeah.
Yeah. No one's crossing fingers, toes, eyes, or
But
or
it'd be a little hard to show the feet, but
yeah. Okay, okay, you all put your hands back and Archie takes out this crystal. Takes out the crystal that you guys saw before. This crystal is a reminder that I'm gonna die one day. And let's end the session there.
okay. And it zooms in on the crystal
Yeah, okay, yeah.
when we
Oh my
animate the series.
god.
Yeah, is that a good cliffhanger, Frisbee?
Yeah, that's pretty good. That's
Yeah,
pretty
you're
good.
Yeah,
welcome.
that's awesome. That's why I hate it so much.
This is gonna make great show.
I know.
Oh man.
Anyway, so thank you for listening in. Sorry that session is short because Frisbee has somewhere to be, but we don't mind as long as you all hear the story. I'm Bryant Blitz.
My Angel Heart.
And
I'm
I'm
so
Frisbee.
tired.
And
What
this
you
is
say?
and can you hear me?
Yeah, now you can.
Okay. And I'm Frisbee, and this has been
This has been the Dice of Ethereal. Thank you. Bye.
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 Okay.